And another game, which you'll spot a bit of a trend when we recap all the goals from the first couple of games in this round, but they have all just been filled with super early goals, especially that one where Samir was able to score 2. But going back to the first game of the round, of course, Wellington Phoenix with a bit of an upset victory here, 2-1, and it's definitely shaking up the title for sure, because Melbourne City were the team that we all thought that if Sydney were to drop the title right at the last second in this final round, that maybe Melbourne City would be there to pick up the scraps. But no, going down 2-1 in that first leg, it's far from over, of course. Joshingwood still having to go up against Fueshas as well in the PS4 division. But yes, he did go down 2-1 in the first. A very good game from Just Man United again. He's definitely taken care of business with that one. And then this game, I was able to call it as well. Another crazy 2-3 win. Plenty of goals so early on, boys. You've got to take a look at the timestamps of all of these goals, because it's incredible. It feels like every 5 or 6 minutes we're seeing the ball hit the back of the net. Absalonson, it was a brilliant response from Footwiz Jamie after going down so early. Was able to make it 3-1, doing really, really well. The game then obviously fizzled out and calmed down a little bit, and we did see the GOAT end up picking up one more. A brilliant piece of play there and a brilliant move to set up Ronaldinho. Still had a lot of work to do, but he couldn't quite get it done. Still 3-2, and this strike immediately, Perth Glory 4, Brisbane Roar 3. Cripsy, after really sort of changing up his tactics in the last game and really sort of going a bit more casual and just enjoying his time a little bit more. At the beginning, it definitely looked like that game plan had gone and backfired on him after working so well against the GOAT, because within 15 minutes, have a look at this. He was down 3-0. Peter Seisanis was loving it. First time I'm seeing that vision. That is glorious stuff right there. But I tell you what, Cripsy, very quick response straight away. I was able to pick up one after conceding his third. And then only a few minutes later, got the deflection. Not a great touch, but still was able to finish bottom left-hand corner. But Perth would eventually respond, would be able to pick up the fourth goal here. Messi, it was just deflected, and look at that, falling straight to Diego Castro. I mean, Cripsy was still fighting back, and he was able to pick up a third here. This is some brilliant piece of composure there. Pele could have fired that into the bottom right-hand corner, tough angle, but still kept his calm, set up an opponent or set up a teammate for the open tap-in. And then look at this brilliant move once again. The Mariners, one of the other teams that still have a chance of winning this title. Samir going into his second leg with the lead maybe makes that a little less likely, but it's still not over. If they are able, the Mariners, to get another massive win and Mose Webb can come out and really put a few past Samir in the second leg, then who knows, the Mariners could still get it done after they won 4-1 against Newcastle. And it looks as though we'll be seeing the Central Coast Mariners almost regardless of what happens in the second leg. It takes some fight back from BL FIFA, but at the moment it looks like that Central Coast Mariners are going to get some bragging rights in the F3 derby for this one. But it was a tremendous game there, and the one that we just saw, 3-2 to Sydney FC. Samir 96 after dropping the 3 points for the first time. The first time Sydney were unable to pick up the 3 points in the E-League was last week. He's opened up the door for it to be potentially stolen from him in this round, but he came out firing with a great 2-0 lead. And then after 25 minutes, Mose Webb was really starting to come back into the game, was able to score one. Brilliant header right there in the 53rd minute, but we did see some pretty rapid and some pretty vicious counterattacks from Sydney FC's Samir 96. He was able to pick up that third, and now he goes into the lead, or he goes into the second leg with the lead. We'll see how that second leg unfolds, but it could be crazy. It's the final leg of the round. It's the final leg and the final game of the entire regular season, and it could be the one, or it will be the one surely, that decides the title. I can't wait for it.